If you're enjoying this podcast, explore The Calm Operator, a practical survival guide by Steve Barker, published by Book Central, built for pressure. It helps you stay composed, think clearly, and act effectively in outdoor, urban, and emergency situations. Find the book on Amazon or through the Book Central website. Rivers can look calm, almost inviting, until you're the one trying to get across them, travel alongside them, or survive after something goes wrong near them. In this episode of River Survival, we're focusing on one of the most unpredictable environments in the outdoors. Water gives life, but moving water also creates risk, and knowing how to read it can make the difference between a smart decision and a dangerous mistake. The first rule of river survival is simple: don't rush. Before you step into the water, stop and observe. Look at the current, the width of the river, the depth, the speed, and what's happening downstream. A river may appear shallow in one spot and suddenly deepen in another. Fast water can hide rocks, logs, drop-offs, and strong undertows. If you're forced to cross, take time to assess the safest point. Wider sections often have a slower current than narrow bends. Gravel bars, braided, channels, and shallow sections may look useful, but they can shift underfoot. Good survival starts with patience, not bravery. Next, think about your body and your gear if you're crossing. Loosen your pack straps so you can ditch it quickly if you fall. Keep essential items secured, especially anything that keeps you warm, dry, and able to signal for help. In cold water, even a short exposure can trigger shock and drain your strength fast. Move carefully, face slightly upstream, and use a trekking pole, stick, or branch for balance if you have one. Step deliberately rather than lifting your feet too high, because that can knock you off balance. If the current is too strong, the safest choice is often to wait, find another route, or build a better plan rather than forcing the crossing. After the crossing, survival becomes about recovery. Wet clothes pull heat from your body, and river environments can turn cold quickly even in mild weather. Get dry as soon as possible, replace wet layers with dry ones, and build a fire if conditions allow. If you're stranded, your next priority is shelter. The riverbank may offer resources like driftwood, reeds, and natural cover, but it may also be exposed to wind, flooding, and unstable ground. Choose higher ground when you can, and always think one step ahead. If the water rises overnight, where will you be? Navigation matters too, because rivers are both paths and traps. They can lead you towards civilization, but they can also funnel you into cliffs, dense brush, or impassable terrain. Follow the river only when it makes sense, and avoid assuming it will stay friendly. Watch for signs of changing weather upstream, especially if the water begins to rise, darken, or carry more debris. That may mean rain is coming from far away, even if the sky above you still looks clear. In river survival, the environment often warns you before it strikes. The key is learning to notice those signals early. At its core, river survival is about respecting moving water and making calm, deliberate choices. Rivers reward awareness, punish haste, and demand flexibility. If you can read the current, manage your body, protect your heat, and choose the right moment to move, you dramatically improve your odds. Stay alert, stay conservative, and remember the smartest survival move is often the one that keeps you out of the water in the first place.